Thanks for joining us. I'm Natasha Williams. These are your top headlines. The governor says he's turning his focus to boosting mental health resources here in Idaho. During his State of the State address this month, the governor shared plans to add new training for Idaho teachers to his budget. The recommendation is $1 million for social emotional learning, and the idea is that it allows teachers to identify what resources they need to combat classroom barriers, for example, trauma and mental illness. The thought is educators know their students and community best, so Superintendent Sherry Ibarra wants them to have the flexibility of using that money toward whatever needs are most present.
You know, maybe down in the Twin Falls area, they need to focus on behavioral intervention supports, where maybe up north they're looking at focusing on suicide ideation. It depends on what their community and what their students are facing and what their needs are.
6 on Your Side's Jessica Taylor sat down with Superintendent Ibarra to discuss the recommendations and how she's expecting things to play out in the legislature. And to go see that full interview and to hear what she had to say, you can head to our website. Just head to 6onyourside.com and click Making the Grade.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Good afternoon, everybody. Another round of precipitation is moving in the higher elevations. They have been getting buried with snow. There have been some road closures, closed to commercial vehicles on Highway 55 for a time. Teton Pass was closed this afternoon in eastern Idaho. So Central Mountain roads, more heavy snow coming in, another 6 to 10 inches likely. So where's all the snow in the Churchill Valley? We've actually accumulated multiple inches of snow in the valley, but it just keeps melting almost as soon as it comes down or shortly thereafter. 41 in Ontario. Bad timing for the snow if you want it to accumulate, because the cold air will come in overnight. We'll get a wave of snow tonight, another wave of snow tomorrow afternoon. In the mountains, that's why another 6 to 10 inches likely, with up to 16 inches on the higher elevation. So around Cascade, you've had a break. The snow beginning to increase now, and that will be the case. It will be increasing throughout the afternoon and evening as this wave of snow pushes on in. You see it mixed rain falling in the western Churchill Valley. Eventually will be a rain-snow mixture turning to snow in the Churchill Valley. Overnight tonight could be an inch or two, and then tomorrow in the evening another wave could come in. But this is that wave coming in across from the west here. I thought we'd have more cold air in place. It's just not there. So here are our latest advisories. Winter storm warning still in effect through tomorrow at 5 p.m. They've been in effect since Friday. Another 6 to 10 inches with up to 16 inches in the higher elevations. Generally 2 to 4 inches with up to 7 inches in the mountains, the higher elevations of all the purple areas you see on the map where the winter weather advisories are. So what about the snow accumulation forecast map? This is through the commute tomorrow morning. It's showing an inch, maybe a little more north of Boise, but along the interstate there could be an inch of snow. Temperatures will be dropping below freezing. This computer is showing 8.8 inches of snow. This is showing 3.6. Now this usually overdoes it, but typically you can cut that in half, and that would still be almost a couple of inches of snow. So a 1 inch, 1 to 2 inches, what I'll go with north of the interstate primarily, less towards the valley the Snake River Valley, or the Snake River itself, the canyon. But look at Silver City, another 8, Bogus Basin at least another 5. That's through the morning, and then later in the day another push of moisture comes in and cranks the snow up. Now this is deceiving looking here. We just are not going to have 3 inches of snow on the ground in Boise because the temperatures are going to come up again. We'll get some melting going on. Although this could be the coldest day coming up, we still have not had a day with a temperature staying below freezing for the afternoon high this winter, so a lot of melting occurring. But during the day tomorrow as well, and in the evening we could get more snow, and we'll watch that because if temperatures do drop, we could have an evening commute that has a little bit of an issue around as well. That is your very latest forecast. I'll update you with an extended forecast coming up a little bit later on this evening.